Brent Moss may trail names like Ron Dayne, Jonathan Taylor, and Melvin Gordon on the Badgers' all-time leading rusher list, but he truly was a trailblazer for all of those backs.
Moss died yesterday. He was just 50 years old. Andrew Banstra spoke with people who watched Moss closely when he was at UW. Andrew?
That's exactly right. Badger football might not be what it is today without Brent Moss. He led UW to a Rose Bowl win in 1994, earning MVP honors, and once rushed for 100 yards in 17 straight games.
He was known as a number of nicknames, but there's one that seems most appropriate for Brent Moss.
He'd probably be like one of the godfathers of running back U.
But make no mistake about it. Ask anyone who knew Brent Moss, and the first thing they'll tell you about him, tough.
You hear a lot of times in the game where players make business decisions. In other words, maybe avoiding a collision and go out of bounds. I don't remember that being Brent Moss's game. His business decision was to run through a defender.
The great Barry Alvarez often said, in a critical one-yard situation, Brent Moss is his guy.
You know, there's a lot of ways you can speak to Brent's productivity and his toughness, but I think that line from Barry Alvarez sums it up better than any. When you absolutely positively have to have that 1 yard, Brent Moss is his guy. That's quite a compliment.
Moss led the Badgers to their first Rose Bowl win after the 1993 season and won Rose Bowl MVP honors. The win catapulted Badger football into the national picture and Moss to the NFL, a career eventually cut short by drug and legal issues.
The mentality that Wisconsin football became in many ways, maybe in every way, it initiated in those early 90s teams, and certainly that first Rose Bowl title team, led in large part by Brent Moss.
Nearly 3 decades later, reflecting on a life cut short this weekend, Moss's former teammates are paying respect to the back that carried Racine Park to a state title and rushed for 3,000 yards at UW.
It's just sad to see someone so young pass away, and a teammate, who we consider a brother.
Director Chris McIntosh released a statement this evening saying in part Brent Moss was one of the leaders of the program's revival, adding, "My heart goes out to his family and friends."